भाजपा की राष्ट्रीय प्रवक्ता और अर्थशास्त्री संजू वर्मा का बयान। संजू वर्मा ने कहा, हाल ही में कांग्रेस नेता रेणुका चौधरी द्वारा मोदी सरकार के खिलाफ सविनय अवज्ञा आंदोलन शुरू करने की बात कही गई, जो विवादों के केंद्र में है और सही भी है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने लगातार तीसरी बार सरकार बनाई है, जो स्वतंत्रता के बाद 62 वर्षों में पहली बार हुआ है। ऐसे में चाहे वह रेणुका चौधरी हो या कोई और, अगर वे चुनावी प्रक्रिया पर सवाल उठाते हैं और यह दावा करते हैं कि भारत की संस्थाओं को कमजोर किया जा रहा है और इसी आधार पर सरकार के खिलाफ सविनय अवज्ञा आंदोलन को सही ठहराते हैं, तो यह न सिर्फ हास्यास्पद है बल्कि हमारे लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों का खुला अपमान भी है। ऐसी बयानबाजी न केवल अक्षम्य है बल्कि पूरी तरह से
निंदनीय। Calling for civil disobedience movement against the Modi government has been in the eye of a storm, and rightfully so. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has become the Prime Minister for the third time in a row and the first Prime Minister in 62 years to have achieved this feat in post-independent India. India is a vibrant democracy and one of the world's largest democracies. So for anyone, including Renuka Chaudhary, to cast aspersions at the electoral process and say that, oh, but institutions in India are getting marginalized and hence we need to have a civil disobedience movement against the government. That is not only as bizarre as it gets, that is completely disrespecting the very foundation of our democratic institutions. And that is something which is unpardonable, unforgivable. But then can you blame Renuka Chaudhary for this? Because as they say, the apple does not fall far from the tree. And Renuka Chaudhary, at the end of the day, is one of the close confidants of Rahul Gandhi. And as we all know, driven by visceral hatred for Narendra Modi, Rahul Gandhi, who has been unable to take on Prime Minister Modi at the hustings. Rahul Gandhi, who has led his party to 90 big and small defeats in the last 10 years. The same Rahul Gandhi under whose aegis the Congress has lost 3 Lok Sabha elections consecutively, 2014, 2019 and then 2024. It is the same Rahul Gandhi who goes on foreign soil in 2023 March. He had the audacity to say at an event at Cambridge that a large chunk of democracy is coming undone in India and why are the US and European Union not intervening? Basically, indirectly inviting foreign interference in India's internal affairs. And this is the same Rahul Gandhi who in 2024 went to an event in Texas in the United States of America and said that the Sikh community is being marginalized in India. They are not being allowed to visit Gurudwaras. They are not being allowed to wear their sacred kada. They are not being allowed to sport a turban. And this is absolute balderdash because what Prime Minister Modi has done for the Sikh community, no Prime Minister has done in the last 7 odd decades. But we all know that speaking the truth is not one of Rahul Gandhi's strong suits. The more interesting bit is this, that the Congress says institutions in India are compromised simply because it has been on a losing spree when it comes to one election after another. But now let's go back and look at the history of the Congress party. For the longest time, it has been in power. In fact, let me give you some interesting statistics. Pandit Nehru, Rahul Gandhi's great-grandfather, was the PM for 16 years and 286 days. Nehru's daughter Indira Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi's grandmother was the Prime Minister for 11 years and 59 days. Indira Gandhi's son and Rahul Gandhi's father Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister for 5 years and 32 days. And then from 2004 to 2014 you had Manmohan Singh, who was the Prime Minister for 10 years and 4 days, but we all know Manmohan Singh was only the puppet PM and it was a proxy government run by Rahul Gandhi's mother Sonia Gandhi. So the limited point I'm making is when Nehru and Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi and the rest of the Congress cabal were in power, nobody from the opposition ever called for a civil disobedience movement. Nobody from the opposition ever called for anarchy. Nobody from the opposition ever doubted the credibility or the bona fides of the Election Commission or the judiciary. But so consumed is Rahul Gandhi, so consumed is Renuka Chaudhary and her ilk, so consumed are they by their visceral hatred for Prime Minister Modi that they are willing to stop at nothing. But as I always say, ye janta hai, ye sab janti hai. The electorate is so smart, and that is exactly why you saw the Congress getting a big zero in the Delhi Assembly elections in 2015, then getting a big zero in the Delhi Assembly elections in 2020, and now in 2025, the Congress was reduced to a measly vote share of a little over 6%, but managed to again get just 0 seats despite increasing its vote share by 2%. So it's very clear. The people can see through charlatans like Rahul Gandhi. They can see through his facade. And as for Kapil Sibal, who has also been speaking gibberish against the Modi government, saying institutions are under attack, let's remind Kapil Sibal, he's somebody who has consistently fought for fraudsters like a Teesta Setalwar. Kapil Sibal is the one who actually threatened to immolate himself if the Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir ever came to fruition. This is the same Kapil Sibal who's fought against CAA. He has fought against the Juvenile Justice Act, which actually wants to bring in stringent punishment for child molesters. This is the same Kapil Sibal who even fought against the revocation of instant triple talaq. He was actually supporting, can you imagine, an outdated medieval practice like triple talaq. And this is the same Kapil Sibal who has in solidarity fought on behalf of the likes of PFI, which is a banned organization, a radical outfit. And this is the same Kapil Sibal who's for the longest time fought on behalf of the perpetrators of the Gujarat riots. And this is the same Kapil Sibal who does not think twice before standing in solidarity on the floor of the Supreme Court to fight on behalf of illegal Bangladeshi migrants. And this is the same Kapil Sibal who actually fought on behalf of the perpetrator in the horrifying R.G. Kar medical rape and murder case. So let's get one thing very clear. Be it Kapil Sibal or be it for that matter Renuka Chaudhary or blabbermouth Sanjay Raut, the electoral space for these people is shrinking not because of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The electoral space for these people is shrinking because they have nothing to offer to the electorate. They have nothing to offer to the people of India. The people of India want Viksit Bharat, and they know that if there's one man who can deliver that, it is Prime Minister